Okay, so today we are going to discuss a little bit on travel, um, on the travel that, we are going to discuss a little bit on traveling, but yeah, I have a plan B. Actually, I wanted to, continue with the homophones, the lesson on homophones and words with multiple meanings. But I changed my mind, and I think that guiding all of you to read newsletter will be a wiser choice. Okay, and I would love to hear your thoughts because I'm not sure whether you felt the pinch or not. So what is feeling the pinch? Okay, let me write it in the chat box. So please prepare your logbook because we are going to learn a lot of words from here. Okay, so feel the pinch. So feel the pinch means you feel the impact. You feel the economic impact that like the prices are high, you feel the price hike, like everything is so expensive right now, especially when you go out and buy pork. Okay, especially pork, I think it has the price has been increasing for like I think multiple times, yeah, for the past few months, and I believe the trend will keep continuing. Okay, the trend will keep continuing. All right, so yeah, we will learn about price hike. Okay, basically we will learn about price hike and also inflation that is happening that is happening not only in Malaysia. It's not a Malaysia thing, but it happens globally. It's a global thing. All right, yeah, so basically I'm going to let all of you watch a video. I'm going to show you a video, and it's a bit funny, but actually it's pretty real. Okay, so this is a video made by the Singaporean actors. Maybe you all can like watch. Okay, right, so you can look at the subtitles at the bottom. All right, you can look at the subtitles at the bottom and maybe you can learn something. So after this video, we will proceed to take a look at the newspapers, and then you all can from there you can jot down some keywords, some vocabulary that you learn, and then after that you can express your feelings from there. Okay, you don't need to mind so much on the grammar part, but what I want is I want you to bring out the essence that you know, okay, that you really feel, okay, your thoughts and everything. Okay, so yeah, enjoy the video. Okay, let me turn off my video, okay?
我表喂，现在什么东西都起价。我刚刚去打油啊，1 liter 差不多3块8。哎，打不来大汉了。
学我啦 ！I go everywhere with my car. No need to pay money one, free of charge.
你有车咩
Yeah, I got car.
我靠，
能机卡，免费又环保。哎，说真的，最近样样都起哦，
就是
鸡蛋起、鸭蛋起、皮蛋起，再这样下去啊，我们就完蛋了。
哎呀 ，complain 再多也没有用啦 ，complain 到口干了。我请你喝水。
哎，走走。
喝水，喝水。
买这个好吃，哇，起价了哦！
哎，这个也起，这个也起，这个也起。哎，放回去，放回去，买一只靴
啊，靴卫生咩？
省省啊！哎，这谁啊？
贝拉，
哇，你在这里做什么啊？哦，我知道了，他们那个team啊，薪水低嘛，来这里做 part time 啊。
哇 ，damn sway! Weekday need to see you, weekend also must see you. This is my relative's shop lah. Sometimes I'll come here and then help out the old folks. It's called being helpful, something that you 老 uncle won't know about.
Hello， 你叫谁老 uncle 啊？
哎 ，kiss steady。 老是老，像红枣，外面了了，里面好，不像你们家小明啊，眼镜黑黑啊，
心不好。
对呀、啊。
Hey, hello, what are you trying to say? Anyhow accuse me, I'll sue you, understand?
哇，叔，你是知道明年的消费税要增加，所以你就趁火打劫，什么东西都起价。 哇，你的心比你的山glass还要黑。
对，
In case you are living under a rock, 井底之蛙, it's not easy to profiteer, okay? The government has set up a committee against profiteering to investigate businesses that are trying to take advantage of the GST hike in order to jack up their prices.
Okay, maybe you need I need to pause for a while because she's speaking a little bit too fast, so maybe I will need to replay this part. All right, so yeah, let me replay it.
To say, huh? Anyhow accuse me, I'll sue you, understand?
哇，叔，你是知道明年的消费税要增加，所以你就趁火打劫，什么东西都起价。哇，你的心比你的山glass还要黑。
对，
In case you are living under a rock, 井底之蛙, it's not easy to profiteer, okay?
Okay, so just now you heard of the what is it called again? Something like proverb, living under the rock, right? Living under the rock. Okay, and then just now, yeah, over here you say, I mean, she said it's not easy to profiteer. So yeah, you can, I mean, you have the Chinese subtitles over here. So basically profiteer, profit, that's mean, I mean, you all know what is profit and loss. Profit means you are making money, while loss, that's mean you're losing money. So profiteer is an action, okay? It's an action word. It's a verb, all right? Get it? So profiteer means you gain a lot of profit. You gain a high margin of profit, okay? It's not easy to profiteer. Okay, so profiteer, that's mean you are taking advantage of the tough situation to earn big bucks. Okay, like for example, I mean, during the pandemic, a lot of people, they are hoarding. So let me write it down. So a lot of the people, they were hoarding stuffs. Okay, they were hoarding all the stocks. Okay, because they want to jack up the price. Okay, what is jack up? So jack up means to drive the price up. Okay, jack up the price. So later on, you will see her. You will hear her saying this phrases, jack up the prices. It's not easy to jack up the prices because there is a regulation. Okay, the government will actually regulate the price. Okay, so the government usually they will set the ceiling price. Let me write it down. So the government will set the ceiling price, that's mean the maximum price. Okay, if the selling price exceeds the ceiling price, so we have cost. Okay, first thing first, you must know that what is cost. So cost, that means the money that you pour in. Okay, the money that you invest in a stock or anything. So that will be your cost, and then after that will be your selling price. Okay, like let's say your cost is maybe like $5, and then your selling price is like $7. So you earn $2. Okay, you earn $2. So $2 will be your profit. Okay, so if let's say you profiteer from the tough situation, okay, like let's say your thing, okay, it costs $5, but if you were to profiteer from the consumer, okay, you want to profiteer, okay, from the tough situation. Okay, tough situation means like very difficult situation. Okay, so if it's the cost is $5, you sell people maybe like you sell people $20, so you earn like triple times, right? You earn triple times of the cost price. So that is how we call a person profiteering from the situation. All right, so set the ceiling price means maybe $5 is the cost price, while the government set the ceiling price at $8. So everyone, the selling price must not exceed $8. Okay, it has to be $8 as the ceiling price or lower than that. Okay, or lower than that. Okay, so your profit is roughly like $3. Okay, get it? So it's not easy to profiteer. Okay, so she said like that. Okay, so I'm thinking whether I can okay, let me let me slow down the speed. Okay, let me adjust the speed to 0.75. Okay, not 0.75. So it's slower a bit so you can follow the pace. All right, so let's put 0.5 because she's speaking very, very fast. Okay, so
The government has set up a committee against profiteering.
okay, so
你的心比你的山
Being under a rock. Profiteer, okay? The government has set up a committee against profiteering to investigate businesses that are trying to take advantage of.
Okay,
The government has set up a committee against profiteering.
okay, the government has set up. Okay, you can write it down. Set up means in Chinese it's called 设立 or 成立. Okay, set up, that's mean to come up with. Okay, a committee against profiteering. That's mean against the like the opportunist. Okay, you can write it down. Okay, it's called opportunist. Set up and set up, is it the same? It's not the same. Okay, set up, if both of them, you join both set and up together, then it becomes a noun. All right. Yeah. If let's say you separate, okay, you separate the set and the up, then it becomes a verb. All right. Yeah. A committee against profiteering. Against, you can write. Against means to fight. Okay, to fight something. Anti something. You can write against means anti. Okay, some people they pronounce it as anti or anti. Okay, so let me write it down. Against simply means anti, against something. Okay, against profiteering. Okay, so anything, I'll just put it in the chat box. Okay.
To investigate businesses that are trying to take advantage of the GST hike.
Okay, so what is that for? So we have committee against profiteering. Okay, committee against profiteering. The short form will be CAP. Okay, so what is committee? Committee is like 委员. Okay, get it? And against profiteering, to investigate businesses that are trying to take advantage of. So you can circle the keyword here. So what is investigate? Means to thoroughly check. Okay, investigate. Okay, get it? To check businesses that are trying to take advantage of. So what is take advantage of? That's mean they are in Chinese we call it as like 趁火打劫. Okay, or 利用. Take advantage of in Chinese is called 利用. Okay, of the GST hike, because they know that government government is going to introduce the GST. I mean, they've already had GST. Okay, Singapore, they actually imposed this GST. Okay, which is known as, you can write it down, which is known as goods and service tax. Okay, goods and service tax. How about Thailand? Anyone knows what's the tax for what's the tax imposed by the Thailand?
VAT.
Yes, you're right. Very good. So do you know what's the full form for VAT?
Value added tax, is it?
Yes, you're right. Value added tax. I'm sorry. Okay, value added tax. Okay. So just like, whenever I transfer the money, okay, whenever I transfer the money to Mr. Reese, because he's residing in Thailand, so I will need to pay extra like VAT for, for the platform. Yeah, the government, the Thai government will actually, collect extra money from there. Okay, so yeah. Whenever I perform the international transfer, I will need to pay extra, for the government, for the Thai government. Okay, right. So GST hike. You remember, hiking means it's a form of exercise. Okay, yeah. Like, do you want to go hike hiking tomorrow. Hiking is like 爬山. So hike means go up. Okay, so basically it's like Singapore, they've already introduced. Okay, come, what is introduce? It's like to introduce means something like to start up something. I want to let you know that, okay, we are going to charge this GST. Okay, they've already, they've already charged GST long time ago, but this time, the Singapore's government is going to increase the percentage. They are going to increase the percentage. So you can write it down, increase. Yeah, introduce is 介绍. Okay, so they are going to increase the percentage. Okay, or they are going to increase the rate. Increase means to bring something up, to make it higher, to make it higher. Okay, increase means to make it higher. Okay, yeah, I believe there are a lot of I mean, it's not their fault that a lot of people are raising prices. And yeah, so for me, and the girl's face looks very scary in this part. Okay, then you just cover it. You just cover it. So am I? Oh, I'm sorry about it. Let me.
In order to jack up their prices.
So in order to jack up their prices, so jack up their prices, you can learn something new over here. Jack up their prices. Okay, it's always, I mean, as an educator myself, I'm also considered as self-employed. So sometimes it's also very hard for me to tell that, oh, okay, I'm going to jack up the price, because actually originally we consider to raise the fee, but then we tend to like, okay, just let it, I mean, we just forget about it, because I know everyone is having a tough time, all right, dealing with the inflation. So yeah, we didn't do so. Yeah, we just want to make sure education, we just want to make sure that education is affordable for all. Okay, so in order to jack up their prices, so they are using this GST hike as a reason to jack up their prices. Jack up means to increase it at an unreasonable rate. Okay, maybe increase, maybe like 20 to 30 cents is fine, but you jack up the price to maybe like 30 to 40%, this is too much. All right.
Exactly, the price increase is not because of GST, okay? If you're not happy with us, then go report us, lor. That's what your team is best at doing anyway. But before that, better get your facts right, huh?
Okay, so over here, I love his phrases. Okay, but before that, better get your facts right. So you can learn this phrase, which is get your facts right. That means don't simply accuse people for raising price. Okay, because they have their own reason to do that. Okay, don't go and spread around, oh, this shop simply raised prices, and then you post it on social media, you viral the post, and everyone viral the post. And I think it's not fair for the business owner too. Okay, it's not fair. So yeah, better get your facts right. So you can learn this word, get your facts right. Means 把真相搞清楚 in Chinese. Okay, so you can learn this. Okay, better get your facts right before accusing someone. Okay, better get your facts right before accusing someone. So what is accuse someone? Accuse, it's not excuse. Okay, it's not excuse. Accuse means you are trying to spread bad things about a person or a business owner. Okay, right. So maybe you accuse that business owner as a cheater or someone who is dishonest. yeah, you are accusing that person. So get your facts right. Okay. And the next one.
哇，哎，小明，我跟你讲啊，你在公司奸我，我还是可以忍你的哦。
Okay, so I can tolerate you if I would like to call somebody to try and read this. May I have Nicole, please? I can. Can you see the subtitles at the bottom, the English subtitles? I can
I can
tolerate
tolerate you if you are
cunning
cunning
towards.
towards me in the office.
Yeah, correct. So I can tolerate you if you are cunning towards me in the office. That's mean something like you are trying to like somehow cunning towards. Wait, let me think of another word to replace this. Basically you are making people feel very uneasy. Okay, it's like 做小动作啦, something like that. Okay.
哦，现在你出来做生意啊，什么都起价，你做奸商啊，这样我们好人就没有地方去了喽。哦，
Hey, wait. The price increase thing is a global thing. It's not just a Singapore thing.
Okay, so yeah, wait a minute. So price increase. Okay, I would like to have Kwan, can you try this? Price increase.
Price increase is happening globally, not just in Singapore.
Yeah, correct. So that's mean price increase or price hike is a global thing. Okay, it's a global thing, not just in Singapore. Okay, normally we say not in Singapore only. Okay, not just in Singapore. It's the right way to put it in. Okay, so
Price increase thing is a global thing. It's not just a Singapore thing.
Global.
You so stylo, right? You should know the COVID situation has impacted the flow of goods.
okay, so over here, okay, I would like to have Ivy, please. So okay, let me replay that part. Okay.
Singapore thing.
Global.
You so stylo, right? You should know the COVID situation has impacted the flow of goods. Then you know the conflict in Ukraine, all this actually contributed to the rise in cost and prices.
不要吹啦。
Okay, so over here, so what, okay, let me skip this lady's part, okay, because it might be a bit creepy for Lewis. Okay, so Ivy, so how did the COVID situation actually impacted the whole world?
The inflation, then the employment rate is increased.
The employment, you mean the employment rate or underemployment?
Unemployment rate
Or
increased.
unemployment. Okay, the unemployment rate has
Then-
also increased.
The export and import, because the border is open and closed, then become the price increase because short of the demand
Short of demand, very good.
and short of supply maybe.
Yeah, short of supply, correct. So price increases because of the travel restriction. You should say, yeah, the travel restriction or the travel bans. And it's harder for them to import and export things in and out of the country. So that's why the price hikes. Okay, I love your answer. Thank you. So from that part, okay, we can see that, yeah, over here. So basically impacted the flow of goods. So you can learn this word called impacted. So it has impacted. Impacted means to cause an effect. Okay, a big effect, a great effect on something, on the flow of goods. Flow, what is flow? Flow, that's mean the movement. Okay, you can write. Flow means the movement. It has influenced. Okay, it has influenced or impacted the flow of goods. You can write flow means the movement. Okay, flow means the movement of the goods. So good means the things, all right, the stocks. Okay.
Then you know the conflict in Ukraine?
Okay, so the next one, I would love to have Joyce. Okay, now your turn. So can you try to tell me what is meant by conflict in Ukraine?
The conflict is
Yeah. So you have the Chinese subtitles over here. So can you try to guess what's the meaning of conflict?
like how to say it?
Oh yeah, I'm sorry. That one's supposed to be movement without S. All right. Yeah. So the Chinese words on top. So which one?
冲突.
冲突, yes, correct. Conflict means something like conflict means something like war. Okay, you can write war, conflict. Okay, or 纠纷. You can say that, oh, I have a conflict with my colleague. Okay, I have a conflict with my colleague. Okay, yeah. So how do you deal with the conflict that appears between you and your colleague? How do you resolve the conflict? Okay, between you and your colleague. So yeah, try not to gossip about people, or bad mouthing that your colleague. Okay, that's not that's not a good culture to start off with, right? Yeah, so
All this actually contributed to the rise in cost and prices.
so yeah, contributed to. So just now, all these actually contributed to. You can learn this, contributed to. Okay, to the rise in cost and prices. So rise means to go up. Okay, rise. You remember sunrise and sunset. So sunrise means the sun goes up, and sunset is sun. It means that sun goes down. Okay, rise means go up. Okay, right, in cost and prices. So I think recently the RON 97. I think the petrol price. It's also increased. I mean for diesel, diesel and RON 97. Yeah, the price for RON 95 still remains the same, right? 470. That's a lot, right? Last time I think it's like 270 something. Two something. Yeah, last time. But now it's like 4 ringgit something. So it's crazy. Okay, it's crazy. Yeah, luckily I just pumped 95. Yeah, I pumped 95 for my car. Right. So continue.
The rise in cost and prices.
不要吹啦！Ukraine 离开这里108000里，跟他什么关系？
Okay, so Ukraine is so far away from us. So next one, I would like to have Emily. Emily, can you try to read this? What did he say?
What has it got to do with them?
Yeah, what has it got to do with them? With them, that's mean the price, the hike of the prices. Like, what has it got to do with the price hike? Okay, Ukraine is so far away from us. It's so far away from Singapore. What has it got to do with the price hikes? What kind of nonsense are you telling me? Okay, what kind of nonsense? So he said, don't talk nonsense. Don't 胡说啦. Okay, you can learn this. Don't talk nonsense. Or if you want, normally English people, raw people, they don't say don't talk nonsense. Okay. So normally they will say stop. Okay, I'm going to type it. Okay. So normally the native, they will just say this. All right. Yeah, normally they will just say this instead of, Singaporean, they will just say, like, don't talk nonsense, lah, something like that. Or what nonsense are you telling? Okay, what nonsense? Or what nonsense is this? Okay, normally they say, what nonsense is this? Okay, so it's better for you to say this instead of you say, like, you say what, or okay, so sometimes we just direct translate from Mandarin, right? Yeah, so what nonsense is this? Okay, what has it got to do? Okay, got to do, that's mean relate. Okay, for example, I want nothing. Okay, for example, okay, I used to work in pharmacy. Okay, I used to work in my pharmacy and I hated let's say, okay, I'm just giving an example. I used to work in pharmacy and then I got bullied. Okay, I got bullied in my workplace. And then from that time onwards, I swear I want nothing to do. I want my job. Okay, I want my job to be anything else as long as it's not related to pharmacy. Okay, something like that. I want nothing to do with pharmacy. Okay, I want nothing, okay, to do with pharmacy, something like that. Okay, right, so next one.
对呀、哆瑞咪，你也来做班当啊？呀，小明，你就是利用公司的职位。
Okay, so next I would love to have Louis. Can you try to read the phrases at the bottom there? To force.
To force your employees into working as free labor here.
Okay, very good. So is there any word that you don't understand you wish to ask? Or you can try to explain.
To force to force their employees, their workers, to working as free.
To work as.
Free. How to say? Without the salary one.
Yeah, to work as free labor. So labor could be something like slaves. Okay, labor. So like for example, I'm just giving an example, an analogy. It doesn't reflect the true situation. Okay, so some Singaporeans, they like to hire Malaysians as cheap laborers. Okay, so cheap laborers.
Why no voice? I cannot hear any sound.
Huh? What is it? Yes. Testing. Oh, okay. Understood. So yeah, can you hear us now? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, okay now. Sorry.
Okay, great. No problem. So basically, cheap laborers are people who are underpaid. You can say it's not like they get nothing in return. Yes, they still get paid. Okay, they still get paid. Okay, they still get paid, but underpaid. Okay, underpaid means they are paid lower than the normal range. They are paid lower than the normal range. Okay, they are paid, that means 他们被支付. So this one is they are paid 是被动句. Okay, lower than the normal range. Range means the what is range? Range, that's mean from the minimum to the maximum. Okay, get it? Like for example, the salary of the salary of a teacher, let's say it's 2,000 to 5,000. Okay, maybe this person is paid below 2,000. Okay, this person is paid below 2,000 SGD lah. Let's talk about SGD, Singapore dollar. Okay, right? Yeah, below. If let's say this person is paid below 2,000, then this person is underpaid. Okay, if let's say your pay is over 5,000, then you are overpaid. Okay, below 2,000 is, okay, that means that you are underpaid. If let's say your salary is above 5,000, okay, which is over the which is beyond the calculated salary, that means you are overpaid. Okay, right? Yeah. Next, especially the interns here. I mean, the problem is very prevalent here in Malaysia. Okay, a lot of fresh grads or interns, they get paid very little, maybe like 300 ringgit a month. And how can you survive? You need to travel to KL, okay, back and forth, and you need to, you know, have enough pocket money, okay, to, you know, spend on food and petrol. How can you survive with that 300 ringgit per month? Right? This is still, you know, this problem is still plugging, okay, it's still plugging Malaysia, and it didn't change much, okay.
逼你的下属来做 free labor 是吗？
什么 free volunteer 哈？
Okay, he was the one who volunteered. So volunteered, that's mean nobody forced him to come over and work. Okay, right. So they are willing to be a volunteer because they want their resume to look nicer. Okay, because if you want to apply for a university, if let's say they can see that, oh, you get a lot of you are involved in a lot of social work, they might offer you a place. Okay, they might offer you scholarship, or they might offer you a place. Okay, so that is why people want to be a volunteer. They don't need money. They just want experience. They just want their resume to look good. Okay, am I too fast? Do I need to repeat? Okay, so far so good, huh? Okay. Can no problem, huh? If you all can replay the video if you have anything that is not clear.
We are a team, okay, both in office and outside. We always help each other out, leaving no man and woman behind.
Okay, so leave no man and woman behind. That means never let anyone left behind. Okay. Yeah, leaving no man and woman behind. So this is also a very this is also a frequently used phrase lah. Okay, right. So we are halfway through the video, so I will actually like send this video to the group. I will send this video, the link to the group, and then you can watch it. Okay, so if you have any question, you can ask me. So now we are going to move on to the newsletter part. Okay, so wait a minute. Okay, now, so we are going to talk about, we are going to look at this, okay, this newsletter by Bloomberg. Okay, so yeah, this has just, this newsletter has just published, I think it's quite new, okay? It's quite new. It's posted, what day is today? Today is 25th, right? It's posted on 23rd of May. All right, so let's learn this together, okay? So I would like to, what is the meaning of halt? Okay, halt is the same as stop. Okay, so the title over here, okay, the title is, I would like to have Ivy, please. Can you try to read the title?
Malaysia to halt chicken exports from June in blow
In blow.
to neighbor Singapore.
Yes, very good. So basically, Malaysia is running out of chicken. Okay, I mean, we are short of chicken supply. So of course, you will need to supply the chicken. It's easier for you to supply the chicken to us, the consumers in Malaysia, because if you supply the chicken to Singapore, you will need to, you will get charged extra for the exporting fee, okay, and also the the preservation, like you need to keep them frozen, you need to freeze the chicken, and then you need to make sure it's nicely packed. Okay, that will increase the cost. So that's why Malaysia would rather just like keep the chicken supply to Malaysians. Okay, even though you can earn, I'm not sure whether they can earn more or not lah by supplying the chicken to Singapore, because it's like triple times, right? So halt means to stop. You can write halt means to stop. Okay, putting a halt. Chicken export. Export means bring something out of the country. Oh, what is the difference between neighbor and neighbor? Okay, neighbor, it's the spelling wise, okay, they are the same, but then BOUR is the spelling for the American spelling, okay? Neighbor, BOUR, it is, the Americans spell it that way. And then the Brits, they spell it in such a way, BOR. Yes. Ivy?
Hey, teacher, can I ask you why Malaysia short of chicken? Is it because of short of corn, due to conflict in Ukraine and due to the war? So,
good question. That will be, I believe that the price of the chicken feet, okay, not the chicken feet, not 那个鸡脚, it's not that chicken feet. The chicken feet, okay, chicken feet that mean the food, okay, the source of food that you use to feed the chicken. All right, they increased, okay, the price increased. So yeah, that actually drive the price of the chicken to increase. All right, for Ukraine, I think it really it affects the global chain. The conflict in Ukraine and Russia.
okay.
Yeah, thanks for your question. So yeah, that actually drive the price to go up. Okay, the chicken feet, the price of the chicken feet increase, so they have no choice. They will need to increase the price of the chicken too. All right, yeah, and also because of the travel bans. Okay, the travel bans, so yeah, they will need to increase the price. Okay, so here I would like to have Luis. So this is a poultry stall at a market in Kuala Lumpur.
But then, which part should I read?
Starting from this part.
Okay. Malaysia will halt exports of 3.6 million chickens a month from June's 1st and scraps the approved permit requirement for importing wheat until production and prices stabilize, Prime Minister Ismail Sabri Yaakob said.
Yes, okay, thank you. So, noted, good. So Malaysia will halt export, that means will stop the exports of 3.6 million chickens a month, okay, from June 1st, and scrap. What is scrap? Okay, scrap, that's mean like, okay, this is the action of scrapping, like you scrap the poster, okay, to scrap the approved permit requirement for importing wheat until production and prices stabilize. Okay. Okay, what is wheat?
Withdraw.
Oh, this one?
Scrap means that withdraw, right?
Yeah, withdraw. It's the same as withdraw. Okay, so over here, scrap means this is the action of scrapping something, to remove something. Yeah, can you see that? To remove something, and you remove it in a very harsh way. This is the action of scrapping things. Okay, but scrap, it could mean like junks. Okay, like the 废铁. Okay, scraps, like the discarded metal for reprocessing, 废铁. So some people, they collect scraps. Okay, some factories, they collect scraps because they want to remake a new item out of the scraps. Okay, out of the scraps, that's mean the unused metals, the useless metals. Yeah, they are using it to make something new. Okay, scrap, it has two meaning: to remove something or the discarded metal. Okay, discarded is 被丢弃的金属，被丢弃的金属 discarded metal. 叔叔你来 yeah, wait, reject it. Yeah, you reject the metal. Okay, if you reject the metal, that's mean you turn that metal to a scrap. Oh yeah, scrap means something like reject lah. Okay, 叔叔你来 what is 叔叔你来 I think the value under, I think, okay, 叔叔你来 suddenly got Malay. If I'm not mistaken, I think the English word for that will be depreciate. The value depreciates. Like the value of the car will depreciate, okay, along the time. Okay, right. The value of a car will depreciate. That means will go down. But the value of your house, okay, your property will appreciate. Okay, appreciate means to go up. All right, 升值. Yeah, the value will appreciate or depreciate. Okay, appreciate means go up, depreciate means go down. Okay, approve. What is approve? 批准. Okay, so permit requirement for importing. So importing means to bring something into the country. So basically, we won't have much wheat. Okay, wheat. We won't have much wheat now. Okay, until production and prices stabilize. So stabilize comes from the word stable. Okay, 直到出产还有那个价钱已经 stable 了的话，then we can continue the import of wheat. Okay, tepung okay, I think wheat is something like tepung, a cereal. Okay, this will be the wheat. Okay, it's not oat. Okay, right. So next one, I would like to have, this time, may I have Joyce? The second paragraph, please.
Yes. The government set a selling price of 8.9 ringgit, $2 per chicken, and say it would recognize more
slaughterhouses
abroad in a bid to boost local suppliers and curtail rising price, according to a statement on Monday.
Okay, very good. The government set a ceiling price. So you can learn this, okay, called ceiling price. Ceiling price, that's mean the maximum price, okay, the maximum selling price of 8 ringgit and 90 cents, which is also the same as $2 per chicken. So yeah, it's pretty cheap in Singapore, right? And say it will recognize, okay, what is recognize? 认清楚 or 承认. Okay, right, 承认. So recognize, okay, it's like 承认. That means to admit or to accept. You can say recognize means to accept. More slaughterhouses. So what is slaughter? You can write slaughter means killing animals. Okay, All right, murder means to kill a person, kill a human. Okay, if you kill a person, that's called murdering. Okay, murder. Slaughter means to kill animals. Okay, slaughterhouses, or in short, we call it as abattoir. Okay, another word for slaughterhouses will be abattoir over here. Okay, so this is not abattoir, this is not abattoir, this is abattoir. Okay, abattoir or butchery. Okay, a place where animals are slaughtered for food. Okay, abroad. Okay, you can write it. Okay, so abroad means overseas. Okay, in a bid to boost local supplies and curtail rising prices. Okay, in a bid. So what is in a bid? That's mean 打赌. Okay, all right, to boost local supplies. All right, and curtail rising prices. So what is curtail? Curtail something like 克制. Okay, to cut down or to limit. You can write curtail simply means to limit. Okay, boost local supply. Boost, that means 加强, to strengthen. Okay, to boost local supplies, and curtail means to limit. Teacher, can you explain in Chinese for the sentence? Sure. 政府呢打算就是set 一个顶价在8令吉90 cent。OK， 也就是新币2令吉，不是新币 ，OK， 2个 dollar，OK，for 一个 chicken 啊，一整个 chicken，and 他讲呢，他会 recognize 会承认更加多的外国的一些 slaughterhouses， 因为我们要可能说我要引进 Australian 的 chicken 啊，或 maybe Brazil 的 chicken， 我们需要去承认 whether it's halal or not， 呀、yeah.你要看它是不是 halal， 或你要有那个certification， and then 你要特地去到那边 ，and then 去看它的整个城市 ，yeah，OK，and then 它会承认更加多的 slaughterhouse， 就是可以带进来啦 ，because 我们自己 Malaysia 也是有去引进Brazil 的 chicken 的 ，OK，Brazil 是算是 the largest export。Okay, 等一下我会给你看那个 chart. Okay, I will show you the chart. Okay, like how I finally clear my doubt. No problem. Okay, 我们会承认更加多的 slaughterhouse abroad， 就是外国的那些杀动物的那些 house. Okay, in a bid. Okay, bid 你知道 bid 就是很像说你要雷龙买屋子的时候，你会有 bidder， 对不对？就是来你去要买那个 auction house and then you will have a lot of bidders, then 他们就会 bid 咯。Okay, they will actually like raise the card. Okay, I want to, yeah, you will need to raise the price higher 啦 to secure the house. 你要买那间屋子 ，so bid 就是说你打赌这样子。Okay, to boost local supplies. Okay, 就是说呢。要促进我们的本土 local 叫做本土的意思，本土的供应 ，OK， 因为我们的供应很少 ，OK，supply means 供应 ，OK，supply and demand. I believe you all heard of this before, supply and demand. Okay, you must know the supply. You must do some research on the supply and demand. Okay, the problem is we don't have enough supply now, right now. We don't have enough chicken. So that's why we need to import more chickens. Does this mean, okay, you say, does this mean, okay, does this mean that government will allow import of chicken to fulfill our local demand, right? Yes. The government will need to import more chicken, okay, specifically from Brazil, okay, to fulfill our demand. Okay, so that's why we need to stop the export to Singapore. Yeah, okay, good. So, and curtail rising prices. Okay, right. So curtail means to limit the rising prices. Okay, according to a statement on Monday. Okay, so next one, I would like to have Kwan, can you try this paragraph? The measures come.
The measures come days after Ismail abolished the approved permit rules for import of food items, including chicken, coconut, and evaporate milk to secure adequate food supply in the country. The move is likely to impact neighboring Singapore, which sources a third of its chicken supply from Malaysia, according to data from the Singapore Food Agency.
Yes, okay, good. Thank you. So this one is abolished. Okay, abolished, and whenever you pronounce this is evaporated. Okay, the measures. What is measures? Okay, measures, it has two meaning. Measure means to take a reading, like you want to measure the length. Okay, for example, I want to measure the length of this verb. Okay, I want to measure, or you want to measure my height. Okay, another meaning of measure is 方法, the approach. You can say the approach. Okay, the synonym for measures will be the approach, 方法. Okay, yeah, like 措施. Come days after Ismail abolished the approved permit rules for import of food items, including chicken, coconut, and evaporated milk to secure adequate food supplies in the country. So what is abolish? Okay, abolish means to scrap also. It's the same as scrap. 废除, abolish means like 废除. Okay. The approved permit rules, that means 你废除掉那些 rules. Okay, 废除掉那些 rules. Okay, 你有东西给我你就给我，你不用 like 检查那些，不用太过严厉。Yeah, abolish the approved permit rules, because if you want to you want to receive goods from other countries, you must have a very strict rules. Okay, right? So even now they say no need lah. Okay, you just bring it to us. All right. For imports of food items, including chicken, so we really need chicken. We need more chicken, coconut, and evaporated milk. Okay, evaporated milk, that's mean like susu pekat lah. Okay, is it abolish same with the word not ban? Okay, ban means to restrict. Okay, ban means to restrict. Okay, you don't want other people to come over, like you want to stop this person from coming. But abolish means to scrap something off. Like for example, I can abolish the UPSR. I just remove the UPSR. I just scrap this rule. Okay, right. Abolish means like 废除那些 permit the rules. 没有这样严了啦. Okay, it's not that strict anymore. Okay, abolish in Chinese is called 废除. Like they plan to yeah, UPSR it's already abolished. Yeah. PT3 and SPM is still ongoing. Okay, I mean they are still ongoing. Okay, for imports of food items including chicken, coconut, and blah blah blah, to secure okay, how about demolish? Okay, good question. Demolish means to destroy. Okay, to destroy. All right, for example, the inhabitants from China, okay, I mean the use of Cantonese has been the use of Cantonese in Guangzhou has been demolished. That means not many people in Guangzhou can speak Cantonese now, because Guangzhou, not Guangzhou, I'm sorry, Guangdong, okay, Guangdong. Normally, most of the people there, they speak Cantonese, just like the Hong Kongers, but demolish means like you destroy, okay, you destroy the language already, you destroy the dialect, okay. Demolish means like 毁掉. Okay. So, yeah. Did I answer your question? Demolish means to destroy. Okay, you're welcome. So, okay, just now you said to secure, adequate. Adequate means enough. Okay, enough food supplies in the country. Okay, we need enough food. Okay, we need more food. The move is likely to impact neighboring country. Okay, neighboring Singapore. Okay, what is likely? The move 就是这样子的举动。The move is like this action. Okay, right. This action is likely to impact neighboring Singapore, which sources a third of its chicken supply from Malaysia, according to data from SFA, Singapore Food Agency. Okay, so the next one. This time, may I have Nicole to try this part?
The Malaysia Competition Commission is investigating reports that there are
Cartels.
cartels that control the price and output of chicken among large
Companies.
companies.
Ismail said.
Ismail says promising the action
Against
against those found
sabotaging.
sabotaging supply.
Okay, very good. Thank you. So Malaysia Competition Commission. Okay, so commission, it's like in business, why you know what is commission, right? Like how much commission are you giving me if I sell your if I successfully sold your product? How much are you going to give me? That one is commission, something like a reward. Okay, something like a reward. So, okay, and another one, commission is a command or an instruction. Okay, Malaysia Competition Commission is like 竞争 some, I don't know what is that in Chinese, but that means 它是一个 like 一个 order. Okay, like they will control your prices. Okay, it's investigating reports because there are some people who report, okay, who report that there are cartels. So what is cartels actually? So cartels, that mean something like factory or suppliers, something 很像 like 批发商 okay, or like 可能说制造商 okay, 工厂商 okay, an association of manufacturers or suppliers with the purpose of maintaining prices. Okay, I think I need to ask somebody to read it. Okay, so may I have Emily? What is cartel?
An association of manufacturers or suppliers with the purpose of maintaining prices at a high level and restricting competition.
Okay, very good. Okay, so cartel, you can look at the synonyms. That means 同义词. It's the same as union or gang, 集团. So they control the prices. Okay, they control the prices. Like for example, something like organization. Just like for example, in Malaysia, we have almost all of the industries, they have cartels, right? For example, pharma, okay, the pharma industry. Pharma industry means 药物的那一个 industry. So they will actually set the selling price. Like, okay, paracetamol means the Panadol lah. Okay, how much is it going to cost? So they set the price, something like that. So there are cartels who control the price and output the chicken. I mean, there are cartels that control the price and output of chicken among large companies. Okay, they are controlling the price. So very hardly you will find a chicken that costs 8 ringgit. I think it's more than that. All right, so wait a minute. Let me double check what is ceiling price. Is it the selling price or the cost price? Okay, so let me search in the sidebar. So ceiling price, that's mean the highest point at which goods and services can be sold. Yeah, the maximum selling price. Okay, the maximum selling price. Okay, right. So, okay, over here, promising stern action. What is stern? Stern, that's mean 严厉的这个行动. Against means 对付. Okay, those found sabotaging supply. So what is sabotage? Okay, sabotaging supply is like they tell you that, oh, okay, there are no more, there are very little chickens. Okay, we are short of chicken, so we need to increase the price. But actually, it's a false news. Okay, they are trying to like trick the consumers, right? They are taking advantage of the situation. Yeah, they keep it correct. Okay, they sabotage supply means they purposely like cheat lah. Okay, sabotage. Okay, or they want to cripple the market. You can say cripple over here. Okay, over here. So they try to wreck, they try to damage the supply or to disrupt. Disrupt is 干扰. Okay, cripple is 弄到残废掉. Okay, cripple is 残废. Okay, 弄残那个 market. Okay, they don't care. All right, yeah. So they sabotage the supply. Okay, so over here, next part, may I have Joyce, can you try this part? Malaysia joins.
Malaysia joins other governments in taking steps to secure their own supplies with food costs. Their own supplies with food costs surging to records as the Ukraine war chokes crop supplies, piling inflationary pain on consumers. Food price in the
Southeast Asian
nation jumped 4% year-on-year in March, the most since December 2017
or 2017.
2017, as the cost of chicken and vegetables spiked more than 10%.
Okay, this one is spiked.
Spike.
Yes, okay, very good. So over here, okay, Malaysia joins other governments. Okay, so joins other governments in taking steps. So what is taking steps? That's mean like 做防费措施啦, okay, to secure their own supplies. We want to secure our own supplies. With food costs surging to records. Okay, surge. What is surge? So surging means the sudden increase. You can say surge means sudden increase. Okay, you can write it down. Surging means sudden increase. Okay, the food cost surging to records. Okay, records, that means it keeps breaking the highest record lah. Okay, as the Ukraine war chokes, okay, crop supply. So chokes, that means something like, okay, choke means like 啃到, right? So something like that lah, 也是一样, chokes the crop supplies, that means 卡住. The Ukraine war, 它也会导致整个 market 都受影响。因为 I think Ukraine is quite big. I mean, yeah, it's quite big. Geographically, it's quite big. So it will affect a lot of countries. Okay. And also you have this US sanction. Okay, what is US sanction? 美国制裁 okay, 美国制裁俄罗斯 okay, the US sanction on Russia. Okay, US sanction on Russia. So like KFC, McDonald's, Starbucks, I think they have quitted. Okay, they have withdrawn their market from the Russia. Okay, and that caused a lot of sufferings in the US, right? Especially the price of the fuels. Okay, right. So the Americans are suffering. I mean, the citizens in the US, they are suffering, okay, because of the high price, okay, the higher petrol prices, okay, they have to pay more for the fuel. Okay, you can read more news on that. Okay, so piling. So what is piling? Piling means 加上，就是把一个负担加在我们 consumer 的身上。Okay, so inflationary pain. So what is inflation? 通货膨胀. Okay, that's mean everything is like suddenly, okay, all of a sudden everything is so expensive. Inflationary pain on consumers. So consumers, that's mean we are the end user consumers. 我们是消费者. Okay, consumers means 消费者. Or we can just simply just call us as buyers. We are buyers, we are the consumers. Okay, you can learn this word, consumers. Be a smart consumer. 成为一个明智的消费者. Okay, so food prices in the Southeast Asian nation. So at Southeast Asian, so that's why we have SEA. Okay, Southeast Asian countries. So like Malaysia, Singapore, I think is Thailand considered as one? I think so.
Thailand, Indonesia,
Oh, Thailand and Indonesia. Anything else?
Vietnam.
Vietnam. I thought Vietnam is near to
Southeast Asia.
China. Is it near to China? Or wait, I need to look at the map. I'm bad.
Google.
Oh, okay, yeah. Let me see. Vietnam. Where is Vietnam?
Vietnam, I'm not sure. I just guess.
Oh, you say I'm just guessing. Right. Yeah. So correct. So I guess okay, never mind. I'll just check it later because my geography sucks. Okay, so here. So over here, the cost of chicken, cost that's mean 成本. Okay, the cost of chicken and vegetables spiked. So what is spike? That's mean it's like, so 尖尖的东西 that's mean spike. Like durians are spiky. Okay, durians have spikes. Okay, so you have to be careful with that. So spike that's mean go up, like a sharp increase. You can say spiky means sharp. So spike that's means sharp increase. Okay, there's a spike in prices. That means there's a sharp increase. Or there is a drastic increase. 很明显的一个增加, okay? Right, there's a spike in prices. Okay? Right, so, and yeah, we are having food crisis right now. So basically boycott. So the next day, so this newsletter actually came out on 23rd, and then on the 24th a lot of people complained. So yeah, the next day, 24th of May, so somebody just wrote, okay, boycott chicken for 1 month, consumers urged. Okay, so you can try to go through this newsletter. Okay, boycott means to stop buying something. Okay, for 1 month, consumers urge. Okay, urge, that's mean 呼吁. In Chinese, it's called 呼吁. 呼吁我们 like we need to, work together to bring the price, to stabilize the price. We need to bring the price down to stabilize it. Okay, right. So just like durians, okay, last time durians don't cost that much, but right now only the rich people can eat durians. They can afford to eat. Okay, so we don't want this to happen to our chickens too. So we need to boycott for a while. Okay, let them feel the pinch. Okay, don't mess with consumers. Okay, so we can learn this word called don't mess with consumers. 不要跟我们消费者乱. Okay, right? So, okay, I will share this link to the group, and I don't think we had enough time for our discussion. Perhaps we do it next week, shall we? I think we can do it next week. Okay. So yeah, I guess that's all for today's lesson. I hope you learned something. If you have any question, feel free to ask me. See you. Rest well and good night, everybody.
Okay, thanks.
Okay, thank you,
All
teacher.
right.
Bye-bye.
You're welcome. Goodbye.
Bye, teacher.
Bye, Nicole and Ivy.